Let me talk to him.
That my wrist.
I'm a cold, round town, got a with him. Getting real guala for show, living. Cooking up, let the stove sizzle. I'm a road runner. Tap in with a cool 100. Brand new Benz with the shoes on it. Money on dance, put the moves on it. Hit the moves. Real live with it.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Outside for George. And it's off from three-point range. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And the rejection by Zubac. It's Westbrook with the drive. And Durant sends it back. No good from Zubac. About a minute played so far here in the first. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Ayton's got 6.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Just taking it right to the defense and in their face. Westbrook at the rim.
Pass to George. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Paul surveying the floor. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Westbrook pulls it in. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now here's Durant. And the rejection by Zubac. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
Well, body and control isn't just for your shampoo at home. It's right there in Russell Westbrook. He gets fouled and still converts.
Okogie. And that one goes long.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Here's Westbrook. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time, Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and deadly mid-range of your leader.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. The Suns trailing. Out to Lee. Back to Payne. Pass to Biyombo. Lee in the posts. Ross with a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And stolen by Biyombo. Ross, that's good. Ross has got 5 now. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
At the line for the Suns.
Cam Payne, just a grinder and has stuck with it. His career arc is quite interesting. Spent time in the G League, and a few years back he was out of the league. Now he's back, he's confident, he's dependable, and he's a huge part of a team playing winning basketball.
Now here's Payne. Biyombo. That's good.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Pass to Highland. Ross with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Powell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mann. Los Angeles with another miss. It's deflected. Here's Ross. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 9. We'll get things started in the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Paul. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, he'll find a way to get it done.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Durant with a wide open look. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career. And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
And here's Leonard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's George. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Booker with no one around. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 15. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the wide open shot for Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Back to Paul. Wide open. Booker outside. Again, the miss by Booker.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Westbrook. Over in the corner, Zubac. And stolen by Ayton. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
Booker with it. Guarded now by Morris. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Okogie for three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Phoenix leading by 19. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
A 3 from Leonard. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Out to Morris. On the wing, George. Leonard on the wing for 3. And another shot. And it's good on the way in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Stolen by Westbrook. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Right side George. Outside Leonard. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Morris. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 7 points for Marcus Morris.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
And that one's good, Ayton.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here's Morris for three. Knocked away. Suns leading by 13. The shot by KD. No good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Good on the three-point shot. Morris got 10 points in the game.
And dangerous in that catch-and-shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. The Suns making a switch here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The classic big man play there, just pushing right past the defense and finishing strong.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Phoenix leading by 12. The Suns shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
Morris outside. In the corner, George with it. No good on the three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
He's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Trying to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And Morris throws it down.
And the amount of confidence Morris is feeling right now, everything looks right. Just an awesome scoring display from him.
Out to Lee. From outside the arc. Plumlee with the rebound. In the corner, it's Morris. Left side, George. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Leonard. And a missed layup. Phoenix leading by 14. Here's Durant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Gordon inside. Pass to Morris. Takes it out to Covington. Ross with the steal. Here we go, all alone. And here's Payne. Phoenix, no good that time either. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Mann. Buries the long-range jumper. Mann's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Payne. And here is Craig. Defended by Covington. Durant, that's good. KD's got 17 now.
Yeah, you're not going to see KD miss from that range very often.
And so it's Phoenix sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Here's Highland. Covington in the corner. Sinks the triple. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed.
Pass to Okogie. Booker looking around. Down low. And finished off by Craig.
Well, difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And the Clippers making a switch here. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Westbrook with the block.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
Nobody near George. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
George from deep three-point land. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Over in the corner, Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Ayton missing. George with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Rob. To the inside. Leonard with the steal. Here's Morris. The shot comes out, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Pass to Craig. Here's Okogie. Leonard with the steal. George looking over the floor. Offline with his 3. Suns lead by 18. And that one's good, Ayton.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Right side, Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And George.
Ay, ay. You got me? Yeah. Yeah. What? She got me like. Yeah. I'ma keep it simple. Turn the sportage to a benzo. Like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we got it on. Yeah, crescendo with after. Like girl, here's your Uber. You know that I'm super duper. When I flow, it's kinda crazy. Yeah, I had to get my groove up. Yeah, I had to get my groove up. Ain't this doomsday on the drums? Yeah, we just did it for fun. Yeah, yeah. You know that I gotta go and get it right. Nah, wait. But she just wanna stay at the club all night. Like, I'm running out of money, we ain't got no more. I got Ames in the bank, Ames in the bank. Ames in the bank, like shawty, what you think? Take it to an island, you know that I'm styling on these rappers. Yeah, they weak, yeah, they cheap, yeah, they can't do this, yeah. I'ma keep it simple, turn the sportage to a benzo. Like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we got it on. Yeah, crescendo, it's never hating, showing love. That's for my kinfolk.
Hola. I'm done playing with y'all. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Born with 6 on my senses, still I'm reckless and ignorant. I've been browsing an interest, so I built up defenses. You can't blame me, I came a long way from uptown. But born and raised, red are the walls and black are the Benzes. My money colored and yellow, my pigment. Yeah, this ain't a game to me, don't you come after me. Yeah, wait, add another tally, there go wait, you should know better than that. Whatever you have, the pressure ain't greener, cause that's that I seen it. The smoke in the mirror, the mind of a genius. Wait, they got you running in place. Money now you got a taste. Ay, Gucci belt all on the waist. Ay, rollies for you always late. Look at me now, I be glowing up. It's a cold, get my bundle up. I like an uppercut, watch me. Never catch me slipping, never catch me slipping, bruh. Moving like the wise guys, money be the mission, bruh. Bragging for some answers, ain't hit God in a minute. If you with it, then I'm with it. Dodging cameras, we gon' get it. Yeah, slipping, never catch me slipping. Yeah, slipping, never catch me slipping. Yeah, we different. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, slipping, never catch me slipping. Oh.
Physically fit. Catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, on blind, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit. Catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, on blind, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip.
She want no ride from you. Me, I won't feel worry, only one and two. When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, chucking all the money from the tree I grew. I know see tear these eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the glass I drew, I could melt the colors if you stain on you. Time up from me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice so naughty. Candy cooking old school. Time up from me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice so naughty. County cooking old school county.
Physically fit. Catch you in the ride, wanna taste of it. Boom, on by, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a compact disc. In a pocket full of cold. Yeah, want my kiss. Pick up.
Anytime I do a shawty, feeling like a wonder to me. I've been getting money, I do not for free. I've been getting all eyes on me. Came in with the gorillas and the swingers with the. I ain't selfish, I will let you in your off the corner like I'm both for dick. I'm slow with it, maybe just go with it. Oh, I'm for sure with it. If you want it, we can go get it. Okay, hold on. Let me slide one last time. Lights go flash.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Phoenix Suns. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Booker. That three off the mark. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And Durant sends it back. Pass to Siakam. Here's the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
No, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. That one goes. Count it.
Danny Green.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A three ball. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, that is what he does. Just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Now here's Lowry. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside, Green. The tray. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
They kick it out to Green. Offline with his three. Suns trail by 7. The drive by Booker. Good D by Siakam.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Ibaka. Chris Paul. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And that's when players really concentrate, get the contact. Ibaka plays through the whistle and still scores. Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Siakam. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. Basket good.
Well, Ibaka using that size, getting down on the inside, and making that look easy.
Pass to Biyombo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here's Ross, and he drops it in from the low post.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Fires, high post. That one wide left.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Now here's Ross. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's good. Leonard's got 7.
Well, a marksman from every spot on the floor. Didn't think he'd say that about Kawhi Leonard coming out of college, but now one of the toughest covers in the league.
And Craig has it in the corner. Pass to Payne. Back to Ross. He gets it up. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game in
Raptors 21. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And here's Leonard from 3. It's good from long range. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Count it.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Lowry. Leonard on the wing. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker with it. Lowry picks him up. And then Durant with the dunk.
Love to watch KD out in transition. Puts a little flair on the finish.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Pass to KD. Back to Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A 3 from Leonard. The shot will not fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Deflects the pass. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And here's the fast break. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
How about a show of power from KD? He knew the contact was coming and ripped right through it.
Here's Leonard. And count it from 19 feet away. Leonard's got 12 points in the game. Down low. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to KD. Another shot. Tries it again. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Here's Siakam. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Pocket 6. For 3, Siakam.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's Durant on the wing. For 3, Booker. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
For 3, Siakam. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
To end the run. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
Taken away. Van Vliet attacking. The basket good off the assist from Lin. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And really, Lin has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Raptors lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 3.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Raptors leading by 3. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Powell. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Booker. Here's KD. Makes it out to Booker. Here's Ayton. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Norman Powell. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
For 3, Van Vliet. The shot misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker outside. Durant in the corner. Kicks it out to Booker. Tries again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Screen by Ibaka. Shot to stop the run. And again, no good by Toronto.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now that one from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Booker. Banked in off the glass. Booker's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Suns.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Outside, KD.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Paul. Pass to Siakam. On the wing, Green. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Durant.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
For Phoenix, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. The Raptors making a switch here. Raptors trailed by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shots good by Siakam.
Assisted by.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Siakam with it. Now guarded by Payne. He gets it in there.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to Leonard. Boucher the screen. To the middle. And the dunk by Boucher.
The assist.
I like to see Leonard's ability to dish the ball off the screen and roll. It's becoming a huge advantage for this team.
Payne. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Outside Leonard. It's hauled in by Warren.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Out left to the wing. Back to Biyombo. Pass to Payne. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Payne. And Craig has it in the corner. Goes back up. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Screened by Ibaka. Siakam inside the three-point line. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. 4-point game.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Back to KD. Over Ibaka. And Durant gets it to go. KD's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
able to find himself in the mid-range. That's a look that Kevin Durant will settle into.
And Leonard has it in the corner. To the inside. Siakam, that's good. 16 points for Siakam.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And the Suns call time. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for two at 7-1. Very fluid.
Leonard, that's for two. Offensive rebound. From downtown. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix leading by 6. And then Durant with the jam.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Now Siakam. Screen by Siakam. A three from Leonard. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket. He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Ibaka. Back to Leonard. Siakam, right side. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches a three. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
And the rejection by Ibaka. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made the big moments.
On the wing, Green. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And no problem having Green take big shots in big games. He's been tested.
Phoenix calls timeout. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. To the right side. Inside. Good D by Siakam. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Lowry. Screen by Ibaka. To the paint. It's in!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough. How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Toronto with the ball. And Leonard has it in the corner. Screen by Siakam. No good off the back of the rim. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Down low. Here's Ibaka. Oh, off target. And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. Here's Booker. Yes!
Yeah, It doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times
if the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. 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 Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Cross move quick like AI. Chain shine bright like daytime. Stack big bread like waist high. I don't do lanes. Watch out like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here we go. And it's the Suns to start out. Pass to Booker. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
To the paint. Now Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. He can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Now, here's George from deep. And it's Durant with the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Could be a tall task. Trying to prevent, Greg, those shooters from getting hot.
It's going to take attention to detail on the defensive end. Contest everything.
What we're seeing now is defenders who now understand I can contest the shooting hand and still stay out of the shooter's landing area, which we know now is a foul.
The 3 from George. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now, here is George. Pass to Zubac. Outside, George takes the 3. George missing again. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Durant with the steal. Over to the wing. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Give a big round of applause for young Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's the pick. Outside Leonard. In the corner, George with it. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers trail by 7. Now here's Westbrook. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the inside. Okogie. Here's Ayton. Rebound by the Clippers. Westbrook with it. Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Pass to Okogie. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Okogie's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by KD. Clippers moving the ball around. And George gets it to go.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. For the Suns. Suns leading by 5. He in the posts. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Eric Gordon on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Now here's Westbrook. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And Lee with the stuff.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. Suns on offense. 4-point game. Lee goes in. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's Westbrook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a deep 3 from George. From beyond the arc and then some. George has got 6 points.
That was from the parking lot. Paul George very assured from distance.
Fires from deep. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Big time shot. to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's a perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Paul. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
And here's George for three. Traps in the tray. George has got the lead up to one now for the Clippers. To the middle. Here's Ayton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Ayton's got his second bucket.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
This one for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Kevin Durant.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Ayton, the screen. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
Several teams changing it up here.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And the Clippers call time here. Clippers trail by 9. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Substitution, Damian Lee.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter. George, no good. Suns lead by 9. Inside. And then Durant with the jam.
It's this kind of consistency, guys, as a scorer that always has Kevin Durant in the MVP conversation.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Durant. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
A little bit of finesse against the physicality. Kevin Durant doing work.
And here's George for 3. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside Westbrook. From deep. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the Suns making a change here.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Back to Ross. Pass to Lee. And here is Ross. Wants to get it to Biyombo and does. No good that time. Up in time. And that does it for the first half of play. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
36.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Clippers trail by 8. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
So it's Phoenix now. Paul George missing from long range. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Zubac. It's Durant on the wing. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Paul goes in. Stolen by Zubac. Outside, George hands it from downtown. George has got 24 points. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Suns moving the ball around. Kept alive. Pass to KD. Booker with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
And of course, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The shot by KD. No good. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. From deep, George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Ayton. Tries again. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Here's Highland. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Highland misses. Suns lead by 8. Launches a 3. Here's Payne. No good on the triple. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Highland. No good on the 3. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. And he drives in. Ross with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
To the paint. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Now, here's Craig. For 3, Ross. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
Substitution on the court.
And the Suns call time here.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Round of applause for young Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Leonard with the steal. Gordon with it. Now defended by Warren. In the corner, it's Westbrook. In the corner, George with it. Zubac trying to break loose. The Clippers keep it alive. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. In the corner, George with it. shoots over Warren. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. George has got 26 points.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Pass to Ross. Over Leonard. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Suns leading by 7. Ball looking over the floor. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your brother.
Plumlee in the post. Morris a screen. Pass to Plumlee. The shot by George. Wide open. Off target with his 3.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And it's Ayton missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Leonard. Outside for George. There's the triple. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Stolen by Durant. Paul George with the steal. Outside Westbrook. Up and in on the layup.
How about the handle of Russell Westbrook? Makes that slash into the defense look easy.
Here's KD. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 5. It's George on the wing. Pass to Westbrook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution for the Suns.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Timeout called by Phoenix. Come on and get loud right now, man.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the basket by Okogie.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Durant with it. Guarded now by Morris. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
The 3 from George. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's Okogie. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays the game, that will be what keeps him on the floor.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
George from deep three-point land. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Okogie for 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And now the Clippers on the break. Right side, George. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ayton attacking. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Clippers trail by 13. Leonard on the wing. From deep, George. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul outside. The offensive rebound. Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
And, guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for KD.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Count it.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Leonard. George with the ball. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Well, not only prolific from 3, but efficient from 3. Paul George, nicely done.
Right side, Lee. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Craig. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Suns basketball.
Lee outside. Off on that one. So it's the Suns winning easily here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out.
Triple drown in the city. I got my floaty daily. Go, yo, go, put that on. Go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on.
Stacking up my money, no time for it. Money kulakpo, I don't care for your hate. Me no fighting. Me no fighting. Throwing tantrums from bungalow. I did my penthouse, you can't even reach me. Me no frightened. It is not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Ole mumi bow down. To bambi no farabale. Oboya go. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay. We go there, okay. I just want to hear me. Look. Baby, it's your daddy. times 2. You dey eye me, let me remind you. No, they try me, but to bury me, go my berry. Yeah, you got my attention, now what you gon' do? You the tension, but your legs are kung fu. Okay, cool it down, down. Cause me no fighting. It's not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Only mummy bow down. To bambino farabale. Oh boy, I go. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay. We go there, okay. I just want to hear me. Look.
It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Ball with it. He's picked up by Conley. Ball outside. To the inside. Drummond. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Down low. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Drummond. Can't get it to fall. About a minute into this first quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And that one falls for Gobert. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And they're on the break. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. He drops it from range.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Outside LaVine. Here's Drummond. And stolen by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Now Conley. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And now the Bulls in transition. LaVine, that one's good. LaVine's got his second basket.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Edwards can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Shot by Levine, no good. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Inside. Stripped away. Gobert up top. The kick out to Edwards. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Vucevic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
To the paint. Here's Rivers. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Chicago calls timeout. We've got 1:08 left in the opening quarter. Caruso outside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Reed. And, yep, it's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now here's Vucevic. Reed defending. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Back to Prince. Banked it in off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 8. Beverly shot off. Outside, Anderson. Back to Prince. He gets it off. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Here they come. Now to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota. And the Timberwolves with possession. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks it from distance. And whoa!
Nice!
What a huge
my
jam!
Gracious!
Big time right there.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Back to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Now Edwards. He's covered by Levine. Now here's Gobert. Pocket 4. And a nice finish on the layup.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Williams on the wing. Here's Levine for 3. Nails it from 3. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
There's Ball with a 3. Drummond. Unable to get that one. And some solid defense from Towns. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Pass to DeRozan. There's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. To the middle. Now here's Gobert. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Levine. Inside. Towns. And stolen by Williams.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
And Chicago has possession. 11-point game. Pass to Levine. Jacks up a 3. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Outside Levine. Takes the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 8 here in this quarter. Outside Edwards. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Bulls making a change here. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining now. 2 minutes.
And it's Ball off the drive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Mike Conley.
Give lots of credit to Ball. He's refined his free throw shooting for sure.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Rivers. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Drummond. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
To the left side wing. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Pass to Noel. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over ball. Prince can't hit.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
DeRozan outside. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A rare 3 for DeMar DeRozan. He's a different type of wing. He would much rather step in and knock down the mid-range too.
A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Prince. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Outside Levine. Pass the ball. They swipe it. Fast break, Minnesota. That one's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. Gobert with it. 4 on the clock. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Here's Levine for 3. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
The first one falls. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Ball. Stolen by Conley. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Gobert gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Can't get it to drop. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Pass to Williams. McDaniels with some nice D. Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Towns with the ball. Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards has got 12. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Timeout called. The Bulls. Bulls making a switch here. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Drummond. Oh, the jam by Drummond.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, tackle, it still has no effect on him. Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. .111 left in the third. Pass to Levine. Goes back up. Nice D from Anderson. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Ball with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Vucevic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Vucevic has got 6.
Good heads-up play by Ball. He sees an opportunity to create and executes on it. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Reed with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Beverly with it. Pass to DeSumo. And the basket by DeRozan.
Working to find the high percentage look. DeRozan makes sure he converts.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. DeRozan for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Minnesota will come the other way. Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Beverly. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 13. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Smart bucket from DeMar, looking for chances to run.
Conley on the attack. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Driving in. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
They've got a chance here to cut the deficit to within 10. Pass to Caruso. Knocked loose. Beverly outside. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. DeRozan's got 6 here in the quarter. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And the Bulls call time here. The sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Levine. McDaniels with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota. Free throw good, Edwards. And here are the Timberwolves, leading by 12. To the wing, right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The shot by Towns, no good. Here's DeRozan. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And again, Chicago, no good. Outside Edwards. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. Levine with it. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Noel. Down low. Shot's good by Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by Chicago. Pass to Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. So impressive.
And he's good on the second. Here's Beverly. Dosunmu on the wing. There's the triple. Minnesota with a rebound. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to DeRozan. Fires from deep. Back to Levine. Let's go with a three. Fires in the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Drummond with the ball. Pass to DeRozan. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with...
I'm gonna add one part. Say That money don't come. Don't switch, shimming and get dark. And everybody did, you get it out back. And they reappear, voila.
Delete on.
Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. And it's the Hawks to start out. Out to the right wing. Murray from outside. They get it back. Pass to Hunter. Young from long range. Drills it from deep.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Now here's Young. And the Hawks with another three.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pass to Capella. Young from long range. Kept alive by Atlanta.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
And Minnesota has possession. 6-point game. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young. Down low. Collins inside. That one is off. Pass to Towns. Baseline jumper. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And he drops a first.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Greg, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now Young with a steal. Screen by Capella. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Edwards. Hunter with some nice D.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Gobert inside. Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Young from long range.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. 1:50 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Murray. Picked up by Okongwu. Inside. Stolen by Reed. Here's Rivers. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Bay outside. Johnson with it. Anderson covers. Pass to Bogdanovich. Pure from three-point range.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now here's Anderson. Reed sets a screen. Here's the three. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks leading. Outside Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well and they run well as a team.
That one's no good.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Bogdanovich from long range. Okongwu. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Rivers. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. To the paint. Offensive rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Anderson drives.
Austin Rivers. 3.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks on top. They're up by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps. That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Young. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Johnson. Stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him. I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Young can't hit.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at...
Got out of caught him a deal. The check I don't know what it's like. What you say? Yeah. Like what you say.
Lost for words, I'm impatient. Oh no, I can't fake it. Idolize you, girl, you're always on my mind. He degrade you, I upgrade you. You shine like constellation. I adore you, appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, you used to say you wanna trust yourself from ways to run away. Oh, every time you wear that dress, you with my hand, those bright lights shining on you standing there. I just wanna get.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Here's Robertson. Pass to McLaughlin. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. And Kareem throws it down.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Now, here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. Kept alive by New York. Takes the three. The shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Dandridge can't make it work. And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. To the middle. Robinson, that's good.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
Pass to Dandridge. Robertson with it. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Hart. It's Randall with the drive. Barrett for three. And he's good on the three ball. Barrett's got 5 now.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Knocks down the three ball.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
To the paint. To the right side. Here's Dandridge. Offensive rebound. Shoots the three. And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. Brunson with a clean look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Abdul-Jabbar. It's double-teamed. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Next substitution.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Robertson outside. Bucks passing it around. Here's Dandridge. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Dandridge. Robertson outside. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Dandridge. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Randall with the ball. Here's Grimes. To the wing on the left. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Randall. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Dandridge's shot is good.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out of it.
Yep, it counts.
The lefty floater from Randall. A bit funky from the big man, but a nice soft touch there.
Got a piece of it. Goes back up. Here's Smith. Fires the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Dandridge can't make it work. Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your 4-1-4 crew. All right, Bucks fans, let's make some noise for the 4-1-4 crew.
The Bucks trail. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Pass to Robertson. Now here is Smith. Out to the wing. Here's Dandridge. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Dandridge has got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee. Inside. Here's Robinson. Unable to get that one. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Dandridge. Oscar Robertson assisting on the basket. Dandridge has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bucks. Robinson left side. A shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th. Changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Ball's knocked loose. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. To the inside. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Robinson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
McLaughlin. Second shot opportunity. And it's Abdul-Jabbar atop the key. Abdul-Jabbar. It's double teamed. The shot's good from Robertson.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Now here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Rose. Another shot. They shoot again. And it's Robinson with the bucket inside. Robinson's got 5.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Back to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Robertson. Down low. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 here in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brunson with it. Offline with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Robertson with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Robertson drives in. Misses from short range. Here's Toppin. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Timeout.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 17. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here is McLaughlin. The high-arcing rainbow from McLaughlin.